There we go. I did it again. It's because I've not changed it from recording. I need to remember to do that because I stream so infrequently at the moment. That is the result. So yeah, there is that. Now I will say, as you'll have seen there, that was all on the one screen. I did pick up a second screen, and sadly, as soon as I plugged the screen in to the HDMI, it just knocks this camera off. And the camera matters more to me than the second screen, to be fair, because I've got other means of reading chat. So that's not the end of the world. But I got the second screen just so I could read chat easy and make amendments like that easy without it being on cam. But yeah, good morning. I did say that, but then as you pointed out, there was no sound at the moment. So I will say, in my defence, right up until 10 a.m, I was doing a bit of wiring. I had the step ladders out. I've been screwing bits in and out and messing with electrics and all sorts. So, I started it at 10. It looks like that's because that's when I get up. That is not the case. I've been up since about 6 with the boy Varro, and as I say, doing a bit of wiring. Well, I'm glad we're sorted there now. So I'll give it till 5 past, and then we're going to begin. In case, well, you won't have heard it because when I was talking, I was muted. I've decided we're going to go with Archaon the Everchosen as our lord. You can see him there in all his prowess. Because the other legendary lords are a heck of a lot easier to unlock than Archaon. And of course, Archaon is the leader of the faction. So I just felt like if this does go longer, because I'm going to carry on with this each stream, if this does go longer, then we're going to be able to unlock the others. Whereas if you play as Kolek, Archaon is definitely achievable. But oh no, wait, am I thinking he's harder than he is? Do you just have to get battle loot 10 times? He might actually be really easy to unlock, and I'm misremembering that. But we played Kolek last time, so we'll play Archaon just for a bit of a change, because we will unlock Kolek as long as we don't die. So we'll just give it one more minute, just in case anybody else wants to join, and then we shall be in. But yeah, how you doing, man? Hopefully you're all good this chilly Saturday morning. I certainly am. I'm boiling up now after being up and down that ladder. Well, we're getting close to that time. We are going to be beginning. Now, I don't know if it's because this faction are from the first game, but there's normally an intro cinematic, and it's not playing on these. I don't know whether it's because I've got to put it on there, but this doesn't sort that out. We'll go minimal advisor help. We don't need his support for this. Yeah, that's fine. There used to be a tick box for play intro or whatever, but there doesn't seem to be anymore. So I don't know if it's just part of the first one. I wanted to show you that last time with the old Kolek and the old all this going off, absolutely battering fools. Yeah, he is a bit of a beast, to be fair, Archaon the Everchosen. Post who woke you up. Fair enough. Hopefully some nice stuff there. Perhaps some Christmas shopping you might have done, or just a little treat for yourself. I've got to say, I'm absolutely gutted though this screen knocks the camera off. I can't remember now if when I said it I was muted or not. But yeah, the camera is obviously way better quality than the previous. But the previous one works fine with the screen plugged in. This, as soon as you put the HDMI in, that camera's just like, nah. So moving forwards, I have contacted Ava Media to speak to them about that. So they might be able to get back to me and just say, yeah, it's a driver you need or something like that. And if they say it's not something that they're responsible for, I'll speak to the manufacturer for my computer and just see if it's something to do with how the HDMI port is routed or something. There might not be a way around it. If there isn't, I'll sadly have to return. Well, I might keep the screen anyway, because when I get a capture card, I'll need a screen anyway for in here.
Their lust for ruin must be sated. You shall go into the land.
So we're not gonna listen to all that. We know what Chaos are about. They are about death and destruction. So we'll get ourselves over hither using exactly 75%. I forgot what the Lord traits are for Archaon. Oh, so he's got a ward save, which is pretty good, and we get more money from raising, which is also pretty good. So, and his perk being Vessel is those things. Just thought I'd double check. So, we will, of course, get that to begin with. We will get this. That brings us down to 900, and we will pick up a couple more of those. Oh, we can only afford the one. Well, we'll just take the one. Just take the one. We will win this first fight. There is no doubt about that. All for your house. Not even your stuff. Unlucky. Unlucky. Well, I mean, at least you're up for the stream. You know, that's better than nothing. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I honestly, I can't fathom why the HDMI would knock off the cam, like, at all, because as I say, it doesn't do it to my other webcam, so it's like I feel like it's definitely something to do with this. But I mean, I've done everything I can. I spoke to Amazon to their tech support just to see if they could help me any sooner. They of course couldn't, but fair play to them, they tried. And I also downloaded Cam Engine, which is the AverMedia software for the cam. Didn't make any difference at all. So we're going to absolutely crush these guys. They've got some champions which are pretty good. They're the most armoured thing on this roster. So we probably want to get Archaon up against them, or the Chosen maybe. But we get plenty of Chaos Warriors to start, so that's pretty good. Obviously we're going to win this fight. We're not going to have any trouble at all with this fight. Of course, I mean, the Chaos Spawn don't deal... It doesn't say anti-infantry on there. It doesn't say what bonus they get, but maybe they don't get a bonus for being anti-infantry. Maybe that's just about the way they attack. But the Chaos Spawn against a pure infantry army are just going to muller them. Like, no armor, pure infantry. They're going to get absolutely wrecked. So we're going to bring the dogs in from the wing there in a moment. We'll bring 2 of those in from that side. So, yeah, 2 in from this side, 1 in from that side. We'll bring them to there, and them there, like that line. And we will keep the Chaos Spawn in the rear with Archaon. Archaon does start with, we'll not gamble because we don't need to, we'll just start to put them in. So he starts with Fireball and Cascading Fire Cloak. So that's armor piercing weapon damage and melee defense, very nice, and Fireball. I think we're just going to be using that really, probably just spam a bit of that.
The dark gods command me.
There we go. So that's them set up, and we'll probably lock them like that for now. Bring them that way. Bring them to there. Bring these up. Bring these up. So we want everybody to get around and bring these wider. Bring these halberds in the back. Bring these guys back in. Bring the hounds back through. Who's going to be meeting first? Looks like Archaon is going to need to get that on them. Bring them through. They're taking that in the rear. Bring the hounds in. And then bring these other ones into the back of these guys. Sweep them around. So these guys want it. We'll charge them as well. And we will get the spawn into the pit there. Great weapons are doing an amazing job. Crushing those guys. I don't know how they ended up clicked. So they're getting minced, and we'll bring Archaon in here to the group. Get that on the halberds. And in fact, we will pop one of them over there. See the fireball getting on them. Probably going to hit a few of our wolves too, maybe. Yeah, maybe hit a wolf or two, but it definitely did the job there. So they're going to chase these off. These guys are going to come back into the fold, so are they. And these guys can chase them, and those guys can chase them. And that's it, they've been crushed. We didn't really need to get Archaon into the fray there. We will bring him in at the end here, but that rear charge from the Chosen is definitely going to break them. There we go, they're all down. Pop another cascading fire cloak on the spawn just to make sure they get all the champions killed. We'll speed it up. We want to make sure those kills get made just to get the most XP we can out of the fight. They're kind of not knowing which way to run, absolutely bottling it. And that'll do us. Nailed them. Yeah, absolutely murked them. Melted them, so to speak. As you can see there, though, the Chosen with great weapons, they did an absolute number. Their armor-piercing damage stats are ridiculous. So we really want to keep these guys safe at all costs. They are our powerhouse unit at this point in time. They are, of course, Archaon's, elite, if you like. And they're his particular unit. So we're going to awaken the tribe. And we'll take the level up. We'll take it in... I think that only applies to him. We'll take Root Marcher because that's quite important to have. And we are going to dive straight back into the fight there. We would like post-battle loot because that always happens. So that kind of ticks up over time. So we are going to declare war. This is a slightly harder fight. Because they've got a Lord now, but basically the same layout as they did. But again, we decimated those deliberately so that they didn't have much of a comeback in this particular fight. So what we're going to do this time is probably have the Chosen flanked by either of these in the centre, just so that, like, if they go to pick off our Marauders, they can get pulled into the Chosen. I think that seems better. So we'll drag them there, probably there actually. The Chosen with halberds not really doing anything in this particular fight because they don't have any large, but will make a difference in the future. And we'll pop them wide again actually, and then again we're going to go with the same strat, a little bit boring, but that'll do us. We will gamble this time. 12 isn't very much. We have passed. We've got ourselves up to 18. That's it's not bad. And we shall start. Corn's demanding it, is he? Well, all the Chosen patrons are a fan of Archaon, so we will chuck a fireball in to their leader. Let's just see how that goes. Why did he do a 360 there? Trying to give him the old no-scope, was he? Let's see how that lands. Well, it's took out a few guys in the rear. I think that clipped him. Yeah, it did a bit of damage, a bit of HP damage. So that counted as a connection. So they're going to go on the flank there. We'll get the Chosen in, and these will go there. These will go round. And we'll get those there. And the Chaos Spawn can now rampage into these guys. And the Cascading Fire Cloak will go on there. Because we really want to keep those boys alive.
Now is our time! Now is our time!
We'll get ourselves a hound on these, because that should rout them a little. These boys coming in now, they're going to make them pay. Our Marauders obviously getting a little bit chopped down there, but that's fine.
Pull back!
And we're going to get these in melee mode and charge the back of these. This should be a real nice charge here. They're not braced because they're in combat. Oh yeah, that's definitely crumbled the line a bit there. Take them back out of melee mode. So we've taken out their lord. Pull back in with these. These guys are pretty dead. Let's bring this back into the group here. Let's bring those round, the Chaos Warriors. So we've lost our Marauders a little bit, but that's not a big problem. It's kind of what they're there to do. Archaon charging in. Chosen coming in. We will pop that on there. And we will get a fireball into the back. Go on, Archaon, let it go, let it go. Fire it. Bang. Straight out the chest. Oh, that was lovely. Didn't even go through to our Chosen there. That was brilliant. That's crumbled them. They did not like that. So yeah, on one hand, the elite units on the flank is completely fair enough. Chosen are very slow. Very slow. So if you pull them out to one side, they are not getting to the other side if needed. Oh, we don't want to say that. My personal opinion, Chosen are far better in the centre. Because if you need them to go either way, then they can. If you've got loads of Chosen, fine. You know, you can put them wherever. But their heavy armour just means they're so slow. Yeah, it was a good fireball, that. I'm happy with that. He sort of dipped it into the centre of them and got the splash damage as well. So that was pretty nice by Archaon there. He did pretty well. But again, look, the Chosen with great weapons, absolutely out killing everybody. I mean, they've got 2 promotions now. Not that they need it; they're immense anyway. So 2.5 grand versus 10 growth. 2.5 grand's pretty nice. So we'll take that for now. Because granted, the growth would be pretty good there, but because we've raised that, we can't do anything this turn. So I don't know if, because we do want to get Lightning Strike, I think, with Archaon, and I think what we'll probably do is get the Horde growth early. It's not the best thing in the world to have, but it's decent. So I don't think we want to recruit any infantry just yet. I think we want to get 4 hounds and 4 skirmish cav. I think that's what we want to do. Because once we get our next building, we're going to be getting Chaos Warriors, and that's really the plan. Now, I am going to keep this building. You can destroy this building to get, you know, better value for your population surplus, but we're not going to do that. So we've got the money for that. I think we're probably going to try and attack Voltsgrad next, because that seems like an easy target. So we'll go down to 25% movement where possible. 28 seems to be about the best. As far as it goes, though, I mean, it's a good strat. You know, I'm not knocking the strategy. It's just that Chosen are really slow. That's the only reason I'm opposed to it. So we will take that, and we will take 1 more of those, 1 more of those, and we shall leave that there. So yeah, we want 1 more hounds where possible. Because although they're really weak, they're pretty quick. Like the fact that they get the charge bonus on there and they get into the fight pretty soon after you want them in it, that's a pretty versatile tool for the old chaos. Now we're not gonna go for upgraded hounds just yet, but that is part of the plan. So we can get over here now. So we'll just get a bit closer, see if there's anything going on here. So that's a super easy fight. So we're just going to crush him. We'll not bother with fighting him. We're just going to crush him. Did I retreat there by accident? I think I did. Doesn't matter because we wouldn't have any movement left after this anyway. And in this case, we will take the 10. For 1,200 gold, I don't think that's a bad deal, equivalently. And of course, we've got another level up. We'll take Tribes of Chaos again. Because we really want that population surplus. So, I think now we're going to swing round. Yeah, exactly. The skirmish cav really are early anti-large tool because they throw spears. They're not so much great at killing infantry, but the hounds are particularly, and they're great at sort of pinning down range tools. So I think from here, because we don't really want to take on Prague just yet, we'll get minced. So we'll let them repopulate that, and we're going to head back this way. So we'll go down to 25% movement again, and we can get to exactly that. And we'll pick up our... Oh, right, okay, so what's he saying? He's got 16. I think we'll pull back to here. And we'll not retreat, we'll just see what he's saying. Because we've got 16 as well. Are his 16 units better than our 16 units? Who knows? Ours are a little bit injured. But we have got some Chosen in there. And Archaon is an amazing lord. So, you disgusting rat people, we are not paying you to join the war against the dwarves. We don't care if you join the dwarves, the war against the dwarves. We're only at war with them because they want it. Now, he has got Femias. Our quality of troop is significantly better. Yeah. I think we'll take that. So the balance of power reckons that we are losing this, and truth be told, we could come out of this in a pretty rough situation. But we've got the 4 skirmish cav, we've got the 3 hounds. I think we might need to sacrifice the hounds here. They're pretty cheap and disposable, so we'll give them either side. We'll keep the hounds on that side for now. I think we'll keep these high and tight actually. And where is... So we'll move them just over there, and we'll give Archaon the crest of the hill, and we'll just move them out of his way slightly, just so he's got a good line for the fight there. We'll bring the hounds round. In fact, we're going to bring these out and sort of distract with them. So hopefully we can start giving them the old pound town. We will target the Familiar. They're probably the most dangerous unit, and in fact, I don't know why I'm targeting them with the anti-large. I've already said this. That's a bad hit, really. I think they have got ranged resistance, to be fair. So we'll swamp him. We'll take him out real quick. Get them off skirmish. Sorry, we'll get them on range. We'll get them off skirmish, so they'll listen to my orders. And we'll get some fired into them quickly. My hounds are taking them out pretty nicely. Where are my halberds? Here, halberds over. And Archaon over. Get the Chosen in on the front line. Get these boys in on the front line. Where are the halberds? Come on, no halberds. No halberds. Over here, over here. So we got these, we left these behind, that was silly. They're distracting pretty well.
Marauder horsemen!
We have sacrificed the hounds, but that's fine. We have also sacrificed these.
Yes! Get them! Chaos Marauders!
So the front line there engagement doing pretty well. We'll put these back onto skirmish.
Yes!
And these.
Chaos Warrior! Chaos Marauders!
And these guys are now in there. Archaon, get the cloak going on them. And get Archaon in here. Come on, Archaon. He's getting distracted by them. Okay, never mind. We're gonna fireball in here. Where did my other horsemen go? Have they bottled it? Probably. And what about these boys? They're still running away. That's fine though. I don't mind them distracting. I don't really want them dead, so I don't mind them distracting there. We're definitely winning this little pocket here, albeit at the cost of a unit or two there. Archaon still holding his own, definitely. We'll bang that on them because they're fighting the Lord. So hopefully we can crumble him. Get the fireball in. Come on, Archaon, get it done. Bang! Nice little pocket cleared there. Yeah, right flank's getting a bit minced, to be honest. Where are these guys? Okay, that's kind of alright. These guys have come back. Let's get some work done, boys. So these are still pushing through by the looks. Their Lord's not got much left in him. Pull these boys back out and get them in here. Because there's no immediate heavy anti-large over here, rather. Where are they going, the spawn? Running this guy, kill him. Oh, he's run over to spears. Well, look at him, he's mental. So their Lord has bottled. So we'll leave him. He probably will come back, but that's kind of alright. We'll get the spawn in there. Get the armoured cloak on those, and we'll get the fireball in there. Get them spears. In fact, we'll get one of them chasing him off. So these have come back again. So they've kept an extra unit out of the fight for a while. As have these guys. They're not spears though, so if we flank these, I shouldn't watch it, but I'm gonna. Bang! Look at that. That is a charge right there. And these boys are gonna come in from the other side now. Bang! Oh, they got scissored. Scissored. Big time. These boys crumbling a little. So my wolves are down. We don't forgive. Archaon not bothered at all by this. We look like we might well be losing our chosen halberds, and that is not ideal. We need to get these boys over here, to be honest, I think. What are these boys saying? How are they doing? Okay, they've cleared them off. Get the horsemen in. Probably should be cycle charging the others, but... Alright, we've crumbled them. These guys should go down here now. Get the chaos spawn in on them. I think that is probably it. I think we've probably done them here. Broke the back of them. Oh yeah, they got proper ground. So the halberds haven't died, which is fantastic. Yes, we've crumbled them now. There's I don't think any of them left. There we go. Yeah, that's it. So I don't think I handled that brilliantly. I probably shouldn't have let my horsemen get as far away as we did, but I mean, other than that guy they did 7 altogether, you know, they got some pretty good kills. They actually outkilled the Chosen this set. those Chaos Warriors did well, so did these. They were fighting the Lord for a period of time, so that's probably why they didn't get as many as they otherwise did. Chaos Spawn did really well as well. And we didn't actually lose any units, so we can replenish these over time, which is handy. I'm not that bothered about the Marauders, but of the rest we are. And I think we will take the replenishment rather than the money for that. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And thank you for the reminder. You were certainly right that the right flank needed a looking at there. And again, we will take the one in the growth. So, I don't think we want to spend that one just yet because we'd like to get this for Chaos Warriors and then great weapons and stuff. We're not that bothered about getting chosen straight away, but we really would like to get some Chaos Warriors. So that's fine. What is his army looking like? Pretty weak now. Pretty weak. I think we can take him. I think we can take him with mainly with the skirmish force. So we are going to fight him again. So, I mean, it's not giving us the advantage by much, only as much as they had last time. But, in fairness, they did lose, despite it saying they would win. So, you know, I think we have every right to be confident here. I need to keep my Chaos Warriors back, the weaker ones, the Chosen back, and the Chaos Spawn back. We don't particularly want these boys going down. So keep those back there. Everybody else can really get in. We will gamble it. We will gamble it. And the wolves can just be like a pack together. Oh right, so it was this. Oh no, yeah, they're just marauders. They can chill. And Archaon will stand at the front there so we can get a little fireball in. I think we'll probably keep them together other than that set. Where are the Fimir? Get them all on the Fimir where possible. Although they do have missile resistance, I mean, there's only 3 of them. Oh, getting peppered there. They did not enjoy that, the boys. Oh, that one hit him in the side of the head. Glancing blow there. So they are chasing us off a little, but that's not really that terrible. We'll pop that on him. Hopefully that should... Oh, that was quick. That was quick. It was clearly prepared for that. Bang. That is the leader down. We'll bring our halberds forwards here because that's where they're fancying it, these boys. If we can get a few more spears in them here, we're all right. Maybe 1 or 2 there. We'll now just ignore that. So the halberds need to come this way. They really want to come for these great weapons. That's fine. We'll give them the charge. It's got a few big hits there. Not many of them there. Bring them that way. The halberds really will do a number on them. I mean, the great weapons will do pretty well as well. Bang. Overhead slam. I mean, don't be wrong. Those. Oh, he's down. He took a couple with him. Oh, and he's down as well. Last one. Overhead smash. Oh, that big swing there. I shouldn't be spending the time watching it, I will point out, but go on, crunch him. He's weak. He's weak. Right, well, there we go. He's down. So we don't need to worry about these 2 getting hurt. So we don't want the Chaos Warrior to die. Or are they the... Did we... we did lose a set of Chaos Warriors there. That's not ideal at all. That is a shame. Unless they ran off. But I don't think they did. I think we lost a set of Chaos Marauders there. Yeah, it was a cracking shot, that, wasn't it? Yeah, just absolutely pinged him. That is a treble 20, that son. Oh, no, we didn't lose a set. That's fine, then. That's fine. As long as we didn't lose him, we can take a couple of turns to recover here now. We're not, we're not in a rush to start splitting heads. Yeah. I mean, they're on the hardest AI difficulty, but they still don't make the correct decisions when you skirmish with them, and that really is why this setup works, I think, because they don't think about it the way a player would and sort of just go, right, we're going to lose a few, but we need to attack in force. I mean, they were outnumbered anyway, so it's kind of like, would they have done very well anyway? So we unlocked a banner there, Banner of Nurgle, so melee defense. I think we will be putting that on our Chosen, because our Chosen great weapons, they have lower melee defense than the shielded counterpart for that reason. So we've still got a bit of movement allowance there, so we'll head, see where we can get to. Bang on 25. Yeah, no, I'm not green and yellow. I've recovered from my Nurgle situation. So yeah, we've sorted that out a bit. Let's have a look here. Good morning, by the way, Nocturnal Gamer. I don't know if it is evening there where you are, but if it's not, thank you very much for joining us in the daytime hours. So we will go into... No, that wasn't the intention. That will be correct. So we've still not got the allowance for that. We've got one more turn until surplus for level 2. I think we'll take this and we'll boot those. Yeah, we'll just boot them. We're going to be fine for a moment, and we'll take one of those in the meantime, just for now. Or do we? Do we just get more? Do we just get more skirmish cav? Because they do a good job for us. Now we need some infantry. We'll take a full 3. Yes, I did notice I was a Simpsons character in the first episode of Thief. It's partly down to colour correction and partly down to the colour of the bulb in this room. It's quite a yellow light that comes out of the bulb in the room, and I didn't have these lights on very bright, so it didn't counteract them. But yeah, I did look like I was in The Simpsons, but I'm not anymore. The second episode, I am a regular colour, for myself, that is. We will not have a peace treaty. We will come and crush them. So, looks like the dwarves are fancying it. They've only got 13, but dwarves are no joke at all. So, we can now get poison hounds, so we're going to take 3 of those. We could also get throwing axes, which have armor piercing missiles, and are shielded. But we're not really interested in that. Our infantry do enough in that regard. So, we'll take this for now, because that's an income to growth and replenishment. We've also got an unassigned skill point, which we will... I think we'll put it in recruitment cost, because that just seems decent. Particularly when you're hiring Chosen, it's it's pretty expensive. Stuff. So we're just going to wait here, because those dwarves might fancy a piece. And although at the moment it's a bit of a slow boil, it's important that we don't just rush into a fight where we're not prepared. You are not prepared. Because that will end badly. Yeah, the Simpsonitis has passed. I just had a few tablets, and that sorted me right out. So, we shall get one more. Ooh, we could take Marauder Great Weapons. Yeah, we're gonna... Oh, right, okay, we can't afford any more anyway, so we'll take that. And we're gonna get speed for those, because we will be using hounds kind of long term. Oh, right, okay, it's a new season of Diablo 3, fair enough. Currently 341. Well, I mean, that to me is, like, closer to getting up than, like, going to bed. But I take it for you that might not be. So all good. Well, this fool thinks he's going to take us with that pathetic army of all berserkers. I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah, we're going to crush him. The new season of Diablo 3. Is that like a PvP sort of situation? I didn't realise. I don't think there is PvP in there, is there? Or is it just like they change like loot items and stuff like that? I mean, I'd consider it. I don't actually have it on Battle.net. I don't believe. I was going to get it because me and my fiance were going to play it because the sort of top-down isometric sort of thing is like a kind of game she can handle. But you can't play co-op locally on the PC version. And I'm like, I'm not buying two copies of it when you can play local co-op on a console, so I just didn't bother. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair point. That's definitely something I'm interested in doing. Whether or not it'll be Diablo 3 is another question, but I'm not against that in the slightest, so we'll definitely take a look, but I'm not promising it will be Diablo. But we will do some community stuff at some stage. As far as it goes, I intended it to be Necromunda Underhive Wars, but like I will get back to it. But to be honest, the story is such a letdown. Like the mission I'm on right now is just like so stupidly set up. Like the previous mission, they're like, "Oh, you found the plasma guns; they're so good," and then you use them, and every single character is worse for using the plasma guns. Like it just doesn't make any sense at all. So we're not keen on that, but I will get back to it because I do want to finish it, and then we'll make our. Alright, okay, we didn't mean to do that. Damn it. There we go, that's right. I mean, I'll consider it as far as it goes. Like, one of my main reasons for not right now is that I weren't going to get Cyberpunk on release, but I might get Cyberpunk on release. And if I get Cyberpunk on release, I'll be playing that. So, like, it'd make sense to, like, leave some time free for that. But I mean, I don't know if they intend to put PvP in that or something, do they? Like, I don't know if you know that. Whether you've been following that game at all. But these boys are going to be perfectly fine. Till they run out of ammo, they're perfectly fine. We'll just leave them on skirmish, and they're not going to have an issue at all. So we'll just move these boys up a little. Get the Chaos Spawn up, ready to engage. Who's going to be engaging first? These boys, okay. That's fine. Get those in there. We'll get Archaon in here. Get the charge on them. Bring those round. Oh dear, that was bad. That was bad. I left my hands undefended. That's fine though, because these boys are really, really quick. They'll definitely outrun them. And they've poisoned them now as well, so they'll definitely be quicker than them. Bring the horsemen all round. Push them through and wide. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I can't fault you. I mean, it's probably one of the biggest games of this year, and you know, CD Projekt Red did a phenomenal job with Witcher, didn't they? So. You know, you can't hold it against them, delaying it, in my opinion. You know, if they feel it's the right thing to do, I'm willing to trust them. I do appreciate a lot of people took time off and stuff like that in anticipation for it, so that's a bit of a shame. But other than that, I don't think you can particularly hold that against him. So now we've got the hounds in. That poison will do its work. So get the charge in on the back. So the wolves have cleared out, and the charge over the hill there. Bang. And they're down. So it looks like the fight is pretty much this location that we need. I don't think we need Archaon in that area anymore. And we'll actually pull those guys around a bit. And those guys through a little. Get our chosen a little extra armor there, because we do not want them to go down. Those two boys need to get clear. Need to get Archaon in there. Does look like they're killing him there now. Get them on melee and get in here with a crushing charge. And Chaos Spawn need to get clear. We do not want to lose them. They're pretty good. We've got 2 left. They're on very thin ice. Get our Chaos Hounds back in, wherever they might be. Once we get those Chaos Hounds back in, it's game over, because the poison will be enough. And oh, didn't want to check out what that spell was. Resume. Get that back on the Chaos Chosen. I didn't need to say Chaos Chosen. Of course they are. Now then, Beachy, nice to see you in the chat. Yeah, I mean, I agree with you totally, Nocturnal. They're way above and beyond the sort of caliber of any of the other major developers, and they rightfully deserve to be one of the better, or one of the highest rated European developers currently. Let's hope they keep it that way. Well, yeah, hopefully they don't pull a Bungie, but I feel like with the way they did The Witcher, I feel like they don't want to do that sort of thing. I feel like they're, you know, pretty down the line and pretty fair and square, so... Yeah, I mean, like, I think really, I suppose it's just the day one patch, isn't it? It's not so much that, like, because obviously there's been discs released and things like that. People have, you know, had access to the physical disc before now, but they're playing it without the day one patch, which will presumably be live in the next week or so. But yeah, I mean, I think it's fair enough. I mean, it's a shame that they didn't just say it'll be out by Christmas and then release it on the 10th. Personally, I feel like that would have been a way better strategy than just saying, like, yeah, we'll get it out to you by Christmas, and then it being like, yeah, it's actually, you know, 2 weeks before. But I understand there's also a benefit to, you know, saying it'll be available sooner and getting the pre-orders in and stuff like that. So we want to fully recover before we take them on, I think, and I also think we want to get Horse Masters as soon as we can and replace those boys. So we will kick out. No, we'll not kick any out just yet. So we are just going to wait another turn here. Appreciate that's a bit slow going, but we'll see where we go with that. Yeah, I mean, they hit gold, didn't they, a couple of months back, so we're obviously nearly there. I mean, what is this clown? Fine, if you're going to keep throwing waves of your Norskin idiots at me, I'll take them. We're not going to worry about that. I need to keep my spawn out of this fight, but I need to do a better job with my wolves, actually. I need to... I'm going to set up further back, actually, this time. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. I imagine that's probably true of a lot of people. I think a lot of people got themselves a new rig for that. I myself not in that category, but I should be able to play it.
They will succumb.
Don't know if I could be able to stream it. I should be able to record it, but streaming a little bit more intensive, I believe. Perhaps not, though. So this seems to be running fine today. So we shall see. So I'm going to deploy way further back this time, and yeah, we'll let the marauders be that side. So we'll just start.
That's what the masters need.
So we'll let the skirmishers do their thing. Nah, I wouldn't want to play it on an old console either. I can't fault you at all. Did you get a custom build, or did you sort of buy a sort of a rig that's already a thing? Why can't I go any further than this? That was weird. It's like it still thinks I'm in the. It's as if it still thinks I'm in the thingy. Oh, okay, it's let me do it now. Well, I mean, to be fair, you don't know. It might be pretty well optimized. Fingers crossed for you, you can get 60 if that's what you want. But I mean, I'm sure it'll still look pretty sick in 30. I mean, I don't have an RTX card, so I'm not going to be ray tracing nothing. But I can't fault you for wanting to do that. I cannot fathom why I cannot get any closer. You should be able to go the whole map. Can't understand it. You built your own. Fair play to you. To be honest, I don't think I would dare. Okay, so they are killing those wolves. But we've broken them. We've broken them. Oh, no, no. No, no, they've broken us. Okay, that's fine. To be honest, I don't mind them chasing off those wolves. We'll just drag the other ones back. And I think what we'll do is, just speed it up, because the skirmishers are going to win this fight pretty much on their own. Like they're just completely split off from the rest of the herd here. Get the Chosen in. Get these boys in. Don't think we need to worry about what happens here. We're going to nail them anyway. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate, you know, it's not like sort of wiring a house. Like, bits go where they need to go, and that's kind of that, but I'm not sure it's still there. Nice, man. Nice. Sounds like a pretty sick rig you've got going there. Get that back on there. As I say, we still don't really have anything to worry about. Archaon's gonna tank these on his own, I think. Look at that, he's absolutely slapping them left and right. Oh dear, they've chased off my Chosen, that's not good. Never mind about what I said. Where may the hounds be at? But Archaon is still fairly healthy. He's pretty good. Got the hounds in to poison these. Got spears in the rear. It's fine though. We'll get some poison armor piercing damage on them. That should help. We've managed to keep the spawn out of the fight, which is handy. And we've not lost our two top of the range fellas. There we go, we've won. Ah, right, okay, fair enough, yeah. You don't want your components overheating, do you? But I mean, VR's pretty high end, isn't it? So, you know, if it's only VR that's topping it out, still pretty good. Still do pretty much whatever else you want to do. Yeah, they certainly kick out more heat than you'd expect, don't they? We can fry an egg on some of them. Well, it wasn't the best fight in the world by any means, that, but I weren't really trying. I was just sick of them charging me, so we'll just replenish again, and we'll take the level up. If they're just going to keep throwing us quick easy fights, we'll take it. So we can now get Unholy Resilience. I don't think they're going to want to fight us for a little bit. So we'll kick those. And we'll recruit 3 of them. And then we're going to go in hard. We're going to go in absolutely hard. Because the Marauder Horse Masters are absolute units, in my opinion. Oh, it's cold now. Well, I'm due to be delivered a tea at some stage, so we'll just have to wait for that. Oh, the cheeky Dowie want a piece. Wonder what he's got going on. Oh, there's 2 of them.
You what?
A lot of miners.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
I will not disgrace my ancestors. Well, I'm not asking you to, mate, so don't worry about it. Oh, here it is now, as if summoned by my sentiment. Thank you very much. Would you take that one away, please? You what? Oh, right, sweet. Sweet. Got some deliveries myself. Join you in the postal front. So we shall probably leave it at that for now, because we owe money and the units are only going to replenish. So we shall take that, and we're now in a position where we have a decent force. The next thing we need is some Chaos Warriors, but we're doing all right. Now, as far as it goes, I don't actually like Chaos Knights. I don't think they're that good. Like, when you compare them to Blood Knights are phenomenal. Chaos Knights, stat-wise, should be around about there, but they're just not. The lack of regen means they're just not. I think we will take +6 melee attack. That is pretty phenomenal right there. So we need to start raiding, and that requires 50% of our movement capability. So we're not going to be able to do that. But we'll get onto their turf just now, and then we'll think next time. We'll oh, okay, he fancies it.
I'll ignore that.
Well, I mean, we'll take it because we've got almost a full stack there. He might chase us off a little, but I don't mind if he does. I don't think he's going to want that fight, though. What for me? Sorry, I don't know if it was something I said a moment ago that I've now forgotten. Right, okay. So I'm not gonna fight all those. We don't need to make that fight just yet. So it appears they've just right, okay. So I mean, they've got lots of swordsmen that are not terrible. And a good few range. So we need to take out their pistoliers with our skirmish cav, and then we need to take out their archers with our dogs. So we cannot afford to stand still on this fight. But they're for me, not my partner. I don't know what you're on about. The deliveries. Oh, right. Oh, I get you, because your deliveries weren't for you. Yeah, that delivery is for me. It's actually a birthday present. It's not my birthday for like 5 weeks, but it was a pre-order, and it's like arrived 5 weeks before they said it would. So pretty nice. So yeah, it's a new bench rack, so I can now get some bench done in my gym, which is pretty nice. So we'll bang that. I say gym, it's like it's a bit of sort of half indoor, half outdoor space. But I use it as a gym, so I call it a gym. So we're going to group all of these and lock them because we want to get that going. Now our unit in general will win the fight against theirs. Where are his pistoliers? They are there. Let's break them. And we'll get the walls round. So we don't shoot as quick and we don't have as much damage, but they're taking heavy losses because we're anti-large damage. Now we are taking quarrels from the crossbow, but they're getting absolutely Last Samurai here. They did not enjoy that at all. Bring those in. Archaon's going to get on these. Bring those round. There we go. Now the dogs. Now the dogs be coming before these boys get too comfortable. So we're gonna let them come to us a little bit there. Bring the horsemen round in that way. And we'll charge them. Drive these off. And bring these back through. So they don't know what they're doing. We've got a wide flank there that we don't really need. So their cav are pretty beaten up there now. So they're getting chewed up. Where is Archaon? Right, we really ought to do that. Let's get in here on their leader, and we'll also throw a fireball into them. Oh dear. Oh no, that's not Archaon, that's our heavy weapons, sorry. Yeah, on the post one, yeah. Tom Cruise. Maybe I looked at that too late and didn't understand the reference. Tom Cruise. I don't know, is that like a gym in the house reference, or I don't follow. Swordsmen have come for me.
For the blood god!
Let's get them on there. What are these boys doing? Come on. Right, that's that. So we're absolutely crushing this flank, so let's move on now. Let's move on. Get these back in. Get them back in.
Very well.
And we want to get it on those. I don't know if they're are they my chosen yet? I don't care, sorry, rather. That's what I meant. Get those boys in. They should absolutely rinse them. Chased off most of those now. Let's pull these boys out. Let's pull them out. Bring these boys around as well. Quick! Do it quick!
The gods demand it! Yes, Lord!
They've got a bit of a lucky on them.
Attack the mortals!
So now they're running. Absolutely mullering them with dogs, just straight in the lines. You wouldn't want to be one of those dudes, would you? Standing erect for the Emperor. Enemy leader is dead. Archaon has absolutely mullered him. Probably should have watched that, but never mind. And now the pathetic Empire be crumbling, wetting their jockstraps. Got no time for our mighty throbbing chaos members. We're crushing them. You are correct, Nathan. You are correct. That is exactly what occurred. We will fast forward, and we will let these boys chase them down, and we'll do it in melee. Make them all melee, and make them all go through here. And as they get closer, we'll separate them off, take out that unit as well. Bring this one onto them. You just want to mop them up and get as many kills as you can for the unit XP. Because having that on your skirmishers makes a pretty significant difference, I would say. And we'll bang those in there. And I don't think there are any real other sizable units to see off. Pop them on there. Probably should have just selected one. We can all hunt these boys down. Alright, let's see it in super fast motion. Go on, you cowards. There they go. Mullered. Oh dear. Oh, he's got back up. Bit of you being framed action. But they wouldn't play that. They wouldn't send you 250 quid. The fella got butchered. He'll not be going home to the missus. Have they survived? Managed to? Just? Wow. As of they, very well. Yeah, Archaon got plenty of kills. He also got a Lord kill there, which is nice. Oh, and it's Dmitry Tarzov. Or Zaryov. Dmitry Zaryov. So that's pretty handy, I feel. Seems like that will probably get us a perk. So do we take the money for these? I think we do. It's not bad. I think we probably want to pull back from those Skaven. We'll take a look at where they what they're saying.
No, Gracie, never.
Yeah, so they didn't capture it. They have captured it, but they didn't capture it. So
is disappointed. Syrian's eye guides me.
So we'll get to 27%. We will go into that stance there, and we'll recruit a couple more of those. We will also merge those and grab one of them as well. I feel like those Skaven are going to come for me again. And I don't really want them to.
Bow before the Lord of the End.
I mean, we're not coming near you anyway. I was like, I'm not paying you for a non-aggressive pact. I mean, I'm not paying for a non-aggression pact anyway. But we're not going anywhere near as I... That's unfortunate. Now, I think we're alright. Because on one hand, they'd probably only come for us if they felt they were alright. But on the other, I think they're mainly slaves. And we haven't got any units that like need babysitting or anything. So it doesn't matter which angle they come in from, really. But there's going to be a lot of them. This could be the end. This could be the end already. If it is, I mean, we've got another 50 minutes left off the stream. So if it is the end, we will start another faction, I believe. We might even play this Skaven. There's certainly a lot more to them than Chaos at the moment, till they do the next game, when they will give Chaos a revamp, I'm almost certain. Here he is, Archaon, enjoying a little stroll there with the boys in the woods.
Honor the tribe.
I don't know whether they've all come. Or, yeah, they're coming from the other side too.
Marauder horseman.
Now, our boys here are pretty good in comparison to them, so Archaon right in the middle. Give them that. Pop this in here. Come on, Archaon. Bang! And the rats are gone. So yeah, that's pretty good.
My God's call! Very well. Feed your soul!
Let's bring these round here and these round to attack these. We'll chase these off bit by bit. These should break really easily. So, how long have we got till the other army comes in? Probably not long. Probably not long. Archaon should do a good number on these guys though.
I don't need my sword to strike you down!
The issue is they'll break off, but then they'll come back.
Throw those axes! What?
Our armor orders didn't have much in the way of health. But if we can keep a sort of mosh pit in the middle going, that should be alright.
What do you beat? Blaze hunger!
There we go, keep them wide. It's unfortunate. Where are the... Is there another army approaching or not? I thought there was, but... perhaps there isn't. I mean, Archaon taking, like, absolutely no damage here. So, let's keep these boys in the action. Chase them away there. These little shrimps, we'll actually melee them. There we go. Get those in there. Absolutely crunching. Again, we shouldn't really spend time watching it if we want to win the fight, but... yeah, they definitely got me there, didn't they? They got me turning the corner. But I think we handled it pretty well bringing them into the mosh pit there. Give them the old fireball route. Go on, Archaon, blast them. Come on, blast them. Blast them, son. Oh, yeah, just past the Chaos Spawn without hurting them. That's pretty nice. Again, we shouldn't be watching it, but we do. Because we sound like that. So that's them. I don't think they brought the other army, and that was a stupid move. That was an absolutely stupid move. Not against Chaos. And Archaon is absolutely handing him the Rome asses. And these chosen with great weapons. Oh, look at that. Give him the old golf swing there. Look at him in the little Hessian sacks against this fella here. You don't stand a chance, do you, boys? Look at that. Look at that. What kind of face-off do they think that's going to be? Oh, he just got mullered. And they've broken. I mean, they asked for this. They came for it. They wanted it. Now, where's my horseman? In fact, we probably want to keep this side chased off. That's fine. They can chase them off. Everybody else can stay here. We'll let them come back to us because we Skaven again. They'll try and pull you apart. We did get surrounded, but whilst that's normally pretty bad, I'd seen this army list before. Because they tried to attack me without an ambush, so I knew they were all just Skaven slaves, and they're not strong at all. They're the worst unit in the game, I think. Even at like rank 3 or 4, then they're pretty bad. And to be honest, they held their own. Like they're on legendary, I'm pretty sure they get a leadership buff, like all enemies do. So they hung around that bit longer, but like they're coming back in, but they're not gonna do anything to us. Oh, there's their leader. That's it. Come on. Come on, Archaon, get through, lad, get through. This is going to be the fight of the century. There he is. Get him a blast. Go on, Archaon, there he is, the boy. That hit him. That did good damage. He was at full health. Chase them boys off. Our horse masters are bashing it. So he's bottling it big time. So we'll get our largest set of horse masters after him. So they are coming back a little bit there. Let's just get our Death Star in on him. Close in on those. And another fireball. He can run away from me all he wants. We're just gonna fireball him to death otherwise. Got him. Didn't do massive damage there. Not great contact. Yeah, they definitely had it on a plate there. They didn't. I don't think they ambushed me particularly well, to be honest. They could have got a much better surround and stopped me, but the flip side is they need the numbers. Like if their clan rats are not supported and their slaves are not supported, they just drop like flies. Where is these boys? Come on, chase him down. Now, Archaon is loads quicker when you get him on Durgar, which is his Horse of the Apocalypse. But I honestly don't think his animations are that good when he's on the horse. I think he's far better on foot, personally. Unless you're running like a really cav-heavy army. But there's a lot more micromanagement in that, and I just think you're asking for trouble, really. So the horse is now catching him. So they are on melee mode, but they'll throw spears when they can. He's like, I think, did he just throw a thing backwards? I don't know if he's got ranged attacks and can throw behind him. Here he is in there with the charge. Good man, good man. Definitely outpacing Archaon though, isn't he? So I think we've lost a few troops in terms of like routing, but I don't think anybody's died. And that's the main thing. So he's definitely debuffed them. Doesn't say what they're affected by.
Now is our time.
Bit shaken. Let's give them that. Give them that buff. Bit of armor piercing damage. Should see us killing him. Oh, Archaon just came in there and did massive damage. That was about a 7th and 8th of his health there. Big damage, big damage. So he's broken. He's definitely broken. The fight is over and he's dead. That fight is down. Without their leader, the Skaven will scatter to the wind. Like the disgusting little rodents they are. And that is how you crush some rats. I mean, they still fancy their odds, which is surprising. What are they? What is it that's oh, slave slingers? They think because they can outrun us, they're in with a chance. I can assure you that is not the case. They are about to be crushed under the almighty armoured heel and shodden hoof of my marauders. Oh, the spear's got him. Bang. Oh, from both sides there. The pincer manoeuvre got him. It's got to be over now, that, surely, hasn't it? Who else have they got? Oh, these are still coming back in. See how slow these boys are, though. I mean, it's understandable. They're covered in, like, about 1.5 tons of plate armour, but... Get them with a fireball, why not? Nah, terrain prevented that. Gotta be done there now, surely. Who's left? Oh, they've got a whole other army up there. They did have a whole other army. Damn it. I didn't realise that. Yeah, so you know when we thought we'd won this fight? Yep, they've got a whole other army just here. Damn it. This could be the end then. I thought there was a second army, but because they didn't pull it out, yeah. They got me with the old switcheroo there. They got me big time. Let's just fast forward it, because they're all knackered now. They're all knackered, my guys. Yeah, we've not got the forces required to do anything other than a Death Star, really. And, I mean, I don't know what they've got, really. I mean, a ton of slaves isn't that bad, but it's still too many. Oh, dear. Yeah, I mean, the Horsemasters are pretty good. And they're not as good on the charge as the Chaos Knights, but they're pretty good. Yeah, this could be the end for us, my friend. Marching 2 by 2, the rats come. It's a full stack. It's a definite full stack. See if we can get one through the trees. We did. Bang. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. I'm happy with that. I mean, I think one of the only chances we've got is if we can buckle their leader. I thought it was real quick. It's because it's on fast forward. Yeah, we'll have to move quickly now. There's no way we can win this. There's absolutely no way. I mean, Archaon's still pretty good. I mean, they've probably got blessed with filth there. And that's done a bit of damage. That has done a bit of damage. My dudes be wavering. But I mean, as you can see, like they drop like flies pretty easy. They're sprinting so we can charge them. Pull back. Pull back. We basically just want to keep it high and tight, really. They're coming, yeah. They're on the way. They're knackered though. That is definitely the whole lot. If we can keep pulling our horses out and just charge them and stuff, like we're probably going to get some kills, but they're wavering now. Like they're not doing very well. Come on, boys, last chance. I mean, they've done some killing there. Right, if we can kill their lord, with Archaon. Come on, Archaon. If we win this fight, though, I'll be over the moon. But they're getting buffs and all sorts from that play food, so I don't really like our odds. Our army's been decimated, regardless. If we win, it's going to be Archaon now.
Retreat!
Don't retreat. Retreat, you weaklings. I mean, my fast units are done, so them slingers are just gonna carry on. I mean, they're only throwing stones, so they only deal like 1 damage, but it adds up. There's a few hundred of them now. But Archaon's taking it. Archaon's taking it. Yes, yes, he's nearly downed him. He's nearly downed him. These are all weaklings. They could crumble. They could crumble. He's broken. He's dead. He's dead. We've done him. We have done him. Go on, Archaon. Push through, son. Push through. Show them why you're the Everchosen. Yes! I might as well just watch Archaon because it really doesn't matter what the rest of my units do now. They're pretty much dead. I mean, these boys are surviving. That Marker Nurgle's definitely helping them, I think. 2 Chaos Spawns left. Hopefully they survive, but they probably won't. I mean, hopefully we survive. Go on, Archaon. Bang! Go on, lad. Go on, Archaon. Smash. Hulk smash. Go on, attack, Archaon. That wasn't very good. Chosen win. I think they're Chaos Warriors, to be honest, but they weren't fighting, so that's bad. Have they got a Lord elsewhere? Surely not. They have got ammo still, so...
Your will.
As soon as I went to send them back, they're like, oh, we don't want to though.
Get them. My guard's full.
Are you saying do push forward or don't push forward?
My guard's watch. Wipe them out.
Oh, come on. Oh, we've uncovered hidden foes. They've got more bloody clan rats coming back. I'd love to know how many were killed. Possibly thousands. Come on, don't break, Archaon. Don't break, lad. Don't break. Just kill him. I think we might as well fast forward here because... just going to Death Star it. I mean, to be honest, I think they've made the mistake of not surrounding us here. If they... no, they've not run out of ammo, but they're just... come on, ladies and gents. Mainly gents. Our warriors are rallying. Nah, army losses. I think it was a valiant effort. Yeah, he's surrounded. He's surrounded. He's going to break. I don't know, actually. He's still looking pretty strong. His leadership's okay. His leadership's going up. He's actually getting a second wind. Go on, Archaon. Nah, it's going down now. It's going down. It's going down. It's going up. It's going up. I mean, he's getting kills. I mean, bring these boys back. No, they've bottled it. All right. He's doing okay. He's doing a lot better than I thought he would. Because they can't kill him is the thing. Like, he's been fighting them for about a month and a half and they're still not killing him. But he's surrounded. I mean, his leadership's still going up. Come on, Archaon. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on, Archaon. I think if they skirmished me, they'd probably break me. But, oh, he's nearly broken. He's nearly broken. He's back up. He's back up. He's back up. He's back up. He's doing well. I wish I'd saved magic. I would have if I'd have known they were, you know, pulling the old sneaky one on me. That leadership just bouncing up and down. Little shanks in the back. I mean, if I was on Dorgar, I'd be able to cycle charge them. But I would be suffering to the spears. Oh, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? He's nearly there. He's nearly there. He's nearly broken. But he's breaking them. He's breaking them. That's giving him... Oh, he's gone. Oh, so close. So close. We killed 2,900 of them, essentially. Valiant effort. Archaon with 600 kills. 600 kills. Madness. Does that mean, like, does that mean he's dead now? Like, do they... I feel like you can't really count that as a win for them. They lost both their generals and, like, they ran away with, like, a quarter of their army. We didn't lose him. I mean, this isn't great. So we're in the same boat again. Well, we'll see if he can do it again, but he's got a lot less health now. Ugh. I mean, we've lost all but our chosen here, and we might lose them. I mean, 700 Skaven slaves isn't much, really. Like, it really isn't a lot, but...
Archaon! Syrians I will see!
We're going to make them come to us. We'll gamble that. Oh, it's gone down. Savage. Start deployment. Start battle. Right. Well, we're just going to do this on fast forward because, I mean, we're more or less dead here. More or less dead. I can't believe they got to attack again, though, after that. That is savage. I should have moved further away. On my previous turn, that is. I mean, they're defo dead. But some of my dogs are not loving it either. Ah, savage, they're making us fight before they're even here. Yep. I think it's over. We can't really do anything other than this. Like, we can't line out to them because we're, you know, one man deep and not even as broad as their army, so we need them to engage us, but then if they were smart about it, they wouldn't engage us. They would just ping us, just rain us down with stones, because there's literally nothing we can do about that if that happens. Got to try and take that lord out. Damn it. He dodged. He juked me. Right, charge in, boys. They're going to flank us either way. I mean, he's definitely not got a chance here, but we're just going to save all our buffs to keep Archaon alive and just hope for the best. But there's not really that much we can do about it. Yeah, I mean, look, peppered with stones there now. As much as he's in good armor, I mean, yeah, that's it. Peppering him with stones will do him. So that's it. I think we're dead there. I think we're dead. And as much as you are allowed to come back from it, I think, or this might actually end the campaign, I don't know. I think if you have the ability to recruit another lord, you can. And we certainly have the money to, but I'm going to count it as that being that. So yeah, we just got tangled up with the clan rats. And annoyingly, I think if they weren't
If they weren't rank 5, all of them, we'd have been all right. So that is it. That is it. And that is the end of that. So we got absolutely scuppered. Well, we will start a new faction, and we'll continue that in the next stream because presumably we won't die. But that is the way legendary mode goes. It is a hard one. So we've got choice of Ikit Claw. Won't mind a game of Ikit Claw. We'll say Balthazar Gelt. And I'm Malekith. So what we're saying? Dark Elves, Skaven, or humanity of the Empire?
By the comet.
I shall pick in a moment otherwise, but yeah, they're your choices. Malekith,
My birthright.
Ikit Claw,
Let us
or
begin.
Balthazar Gelt.
Ikit Claw engineers death.
That he does. He engineers all sorts of
have
death.
my vengeance.
I'll let it get till 22 just so we can start the campaign, but if you want to select one, by all means let me know. So we've got Dark Elf, Skaven, or
The
Empire.
nation calls.
Ikit Claw
I seek my birthright.
As far as it goes, they're all casters of a type. Certainly the Skaven have had the most love, so they have the most perks. Malekith looks a beast. Cool. Well, that'll be Malekith then.
My vengeance.
Now I assume we'll get a starting cinematic for Malekith. Being that he's a second game character, but I'm not sure. Like, I don't know what happened to all the cinematics because they weren't in the list of things that were like viewable on the movie watcher. So I don't know. But again, as I say, I don't know if with Chaos it was just because they're part of the first game and whether it's sort of part of that or not. We shall see. There may be a cinematic here.
Hail,
Nope.
dread scourge Malek.
So we'll start by popping
Sorceress of
the sorceress
all
in the
shall be
army.
mine.
I am the
And
witch king.
where do we want to conquer first? So we will upgrade Negarond. We can get some Bleak Swords and Dark Shards. So up there, and there. So we'll head round that way and we'll conquer our domain.
The Druki.
King of the Druki.
I'm going.
Are you? And we'll recruit 2 more spears and 1 more shards. We'll also increase the slave population. As far as it goes, like I wouldn't consider Skaven my strength at all. Skaven are, I would say, they're not that hard to play in comparison to some. Like I don't think Orcs are very easy to play at all, but Skaven rout and come back, and you have to micromanage Skaven quite a lot. Elves don't do that. Chaos, some units do for Chaos, but not all by any means. So I don't know. There might be some Skaven in here. Oh right, okay. Well, looks like we're waiting there. Looks like we're waiting there for a turn. But let's see whether there's any Skaven or whether we're just going to claim it for ourselves. There could be, hiding in the depths. I imagine there are definitely some around here, given there's a Plague Priest there.
but we shall see.
Lord of the Black Tower.
There are Skaven. They are indeed. So as you can see there, you know, they vastly outnumber us, but we definitely have the advantage because they are majority just Skaven slaves. They've got a couple of Night Runners. They will pose a little bit of a threat. But we probably are alright. So we've got Cold One Chariots, and we've got a Reaper Bolt for us, so that's pretty good.
To battle.
So we'll fight them, and that may or may not see us out to 12 o'clock for the end of the stream, but we shall see. I will need to end at 12 because I've got to go shopping. Nothing exciting though, just food shopping. And then I get to build my bench when I get home, which is pretty nice. So I'll probably do some chest later, or some squats, whichever the two. So that's pretty nice. And then I need to record some more Noita. So that's pretty good.
We are ready.
And we've got some what they called Blackguard and Nagarons, so that's pretty tasty. Get those there. I think we want to sort of claim that hill as best as possible.
Dark shards.
So we'll pop those behind. And we'll group those for now. Start battle.
Murder awaits. Onward.
Get them there. Get the two leaders in there. With the Cold One Riders. We'll just fast forward it a little there. I think we'll be able to hold them back. So they're going to get a few shots off. Oh yeah, it's Cold One Chariots, isn't it? So we need to get those in.
Dark shards, without question. Suffering for all. No mercy.
Right, get these chariots through. Not brilliant with chariots, as I have previously pointed out, but we will put all of our melee units on guard mode so they don't run after them.
No mercy. Attack. Slash. Kill. Slaughter them.
And she knows Fireball, so we're just gonna get her in the fire. We don't really want to use that. Chillwind and Power of Darkness. So we'll blast the Chillwind up the line here. Bang. Longer than I gave it credit for. And we will use her actually. We will get a Fireball going. Maybe not actually. So get these Cold One Chariots through. Get them through there. Fire on those and on those.
Destroy. Battle ready.
Oh, they're on skirmish. That's not what we need. Come on.
Going forward.
Okay, doing well there. There we go. Bang, straight down the line, absolutely crunching them. Where the chariots at? Go on, ride them down in the chariots. Getting a little bit bogged down there, a bit too densely packed for the Velociraptor chariots to do anything about. But we'll break them that way. Okay, my bolt throwers are getting ganged.
We are ready. Blackguards. Back. Annihilate them.
This might not be going our way already. Unlucky.
Forward.
We don't want to lose the bolt thrower really. If we can all gang this guy, get him dealt, we might be in with a chance. Give another one of them. Get the chariot through them again.
Cold-blooded killers. Blood will flow.
Okay.
Battle ready. Druki. The merciless host.
The gutter runners are probably the ones doing the most damage to us here. Didn't really handle this fight that well, I don't believe. Come on, chase him down.
To
I don't really like cold one chariots because they're not very quick. They're not very quick at all.
We understand.
And that's kind of what you need. Well, those guys are probably going to die, but...
Advancing. Dark shards.
Malekith.
Malekith's obviously kicking some rat butt there. That'll do. It's not going to get many, but let's hit a couple. Sort of clip the leader a bit.
Massacre them.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need some massacring.
Weaklings.
We'll get them with them.
The merciless host.
We are the merciless host.
Advancing without question.
Maybe if we put them on melee mode, that might make a difference.
Battle ready. For the king.
Break that off.
Shall tremble.
Get him back on there.
Pull back.
See if we can see. Oh, right, okay, so they're just stood there while they're asking for that, aren't they? Look, bang. Have a chill wind for your money. And now he's going to be dueling with Malekith.
I lust for slaughter.
That seems like a terrible idea. Oh, he's dodged me. He's dodged me well there. Go on, get him. Get him, Malekith. Get him. A little clip round the ear there. This isn't going well.
By your command.
For the king!
Pull back.
Orders understood.
Destroy. End them. No mercy. Slap.
So, we need to keep the chariots moving.
Forward.
Ideally moving through the enemy.
Onward.
Malekith is winning this fight though, which is good. I mean, he ought to really against level 1 Skaven. He is supposedly a master duelist.
Killers.
So we're now going to go guard mode and then just get them to turn around, turn skirmish off, and just fight as best they can. In fact, we'll bring her in with Malekith. Get a fireball going. Can she reach them? Can she reach them with it before she breaks? Go on, hit him, hit him, hit him. Alright, she can't.
Malekith.
Withdraw!
Why are you being weak about it? This is not a good first fight, if I'm honest. There we go, we'll sort of block them from chasing her too hard.
Witch King.
Well, we've lost a significant amount of our troops already, and I really wish I hadn't got a chariot. I should have probably checked that before I picked Malekith. Marathi might have been a better choice.
Malekith.
Well, Dark Elf's not my forte either, evidently. I'm not sure that we've won this, or that we will win this.
I will have destruction.
Sorceress of
Well, destruction of something, Malekith. One of the two. Why do they keep bottling it? You're on guard mode, man. Stop skirmishing. Oh, right.
Blood will flow.
Click the wrong thing, that's why. Damn it.
Mercy at once.
Well, they've bottled it. Never mind. I think perhaps we might not start. We might start a new one next time. We'll definitely play Total War again next stream, but perhaps not Dark Elves, because I've made a right pig's ear at this. And this was what it considered to be a favourable fight. What I should have done is pull back and let them come to me. I challenged them for the hill, and that was silly because my artillery never got a chance to fire.
On to slaughter.
This is not going well at all. We will see it out, but I'm not liking my odds. Giving another chill wind. Not great.
I crave battle. Attack.
He craves battle, but is not doing brilliantly with it. Yeah, I mean, we've mainly got minced here, if I'm honest. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was down to the last fight being a bit rushed. Possibly that, or possibly just a terrible decision. It should have gone. You know, if you've got artillery, you can afford to pull back rather than forward. So I don't know why I did that. That was a bit of a silly
silly thing to have done.
Crush them!
And again, chariots. I just like I can micromanage stuff decently, but I don't micromanage chariots very well. And like for one of the DLCs, there's a really good chariot for the Dark Elves. I'm not sure if I've got that DLC. I don't think I do. Stop buying them at that point. So yeah, we got defeated. We got beat. That'll probably be enough for the end of the stream. Like I know it's like 9 minutes early, but that feels like enough. And obviously, on a defeat there, we will have to start a new campaign. So next time, I mean, it doesn't. I mean, to be fair, it doesn't really matter to me what we play. So if you're in first thing at 10, you can have your say of what faction we play. Otherwise, I might just pick one and begin, dependent. So you know, between sort of 10 and 10 past 10, we'll have a look at what faction we're going to do, and then we'll begin, and that'll be that. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging around, for commenting, for getting involved. Really means a lot to me. As I say, I'm going to be trying to get at least still a video a day. I might even be able to get one online for this afternoon, but we'll have to see. As I say, I need to go shopping, I need to do a workout, and then other than that, if I've still got time, if the Pup of Arrow is asleep and he's not requiring any attention, then I will do an episode for today. But otherwise, next episode will be up tomorrow. But as I say, yeah, really means a lot to me to hang around, or if you're watching this after the fact, that also means a great deal as well. Streaming every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 12 a.m., or 12 noon rather, 12 p.m. that would be, 10 a.m. to 12 noon every Saturday, and that's Greenwich Mean Time. And if you live in another country, of course, you can amend that as such. We might look at doing longer streams in the future, but as I say, right now, just with having Vara, I need to make sure that I'm not indisposed for too long in case he needs me to pay attention to him so my fiance can do something else. Well, thank you so much for watching. It means a great deal. Oh, thanks, man. Really means a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to pick. It was just if there's anything you particularly want to see units of. I mean, I've not played Tomb Kings in ages. Quite like their unit. In fact, Tomb Kings are really strong. If you go for the old Tomb Scorpions, spam as many as you can of them. The Tomb Scorpion is phenomenal. So maybe we'll go Tomb Kings. Maybe we will. Otherwise, yeah, I might do an undead faction next time. So between Tomb Kings, Vampire Counts, Vampire Coast, typically I think I've probably put the most hours into Vampire Counts. So I'd like to play, I think, either Coast or Tomb Kings. We'll see about that. So yeah, it's probably going to be one of those two. But if anybody would rather suggest one to go with, then we can have a look at that. Well, that takes us to 5 minutes to 12. I think we'll leave it there. Thank you all so much for watching. It means a lot, and I will see you next time in the Underhive.